Hello everyone, welcome to Improv and the Great Unknown. I'm your host Jane Chopra, and today we're going to talk to a Projequa TM received from Don Slovin, Jamprov. A Projequa is simply a holographic message received from someone who is from the future. We can either talk to or listen to a Projequa or do both at the same time. So without any further ado, let's begin.
Oh, you caught me playing music. You know, after the rebellion of high technology in 1 million BC, most people went back to acoustic. And being now that you can see what I've turned into, it works out very nicely because now I have arms and I also have two mouths to be able to play at the same time. Sounds a little bit like Rahsaan Roland Kirk. You remember him from the 2000, maybe it was 2050s, I believe, something to that effect. Anyway, I'm so glad to be able to speak to you folks. It's been a long time. You know, stupid jokes do survive into the millions. Just saying. So, but I would like to give a little historic perspective on why it is that I look the way I do. I look like a cockroach. Now, you thought in the 2000s when you did improv, that when you did improv about the future, that you would all look like robots. No. Well, we have robots, but actually, we don't really have that many robots anymore because when we're babies, they implant a chip in our brain and then we can control all the things that we need to control. No, we're not like God where we control everything. There's certain things that we're programmed to be able to use for our own, and that's what we control with the chip. But like I say, all this was changed because millions of years ago, when the whole world spontaneously combusted and caught fire, because you guys back there in the 2020s, you didn't pay attention to global warming. And for that matter, then after that happened, there was a war against technology. People went against the concept of high tech, and it's a shame that they did, because very soon after that, some brilliant people came up with a very high technological vaccine because they knew that people would be changing into something which is indestructible. Now, you guys back there in the 2020s, did you ever see a cockroach? Did you ever put a cockroach into a microwave? You put a cockroach into a microwave, you put it on for 5 minutes, guess what? It doesn't hurt the microwave at all, nor does it hurt the cockroach. You were told back then that what was going to survive would be cockroaches, but you didn't pay attention. And after the high technology rebellion, nobody wanted to get the vaccine against becoming a cockroach. So that's where we are. We're all cockroaches. Now, I do have some questions, I believe, by my dear friend Giant.
How does improv look like from where you are, and how do you perform, or how you used to perform if improv was a thing of the past there?
Well, quite frankly, the old jokes continue. As a matter of fact, for years and years and years, people wanted to be naturalistic realism until people realized that that's just a waste of time. What we should do is go back to the original concept, which was jokey and funny with absolutely no social value whatsoever. So one of my favorite games, if you will, is an improv game called The Glove, where you have to talk through a glove. See, Here I am talking through. Yeah, no social significance whatsoever.
I've heard that Jamprov is going on there. How is it going on there? And what happens in that?
Oh, Jamprov. Yeah, it's amazing that Jamprov has somehow or other made it into our my time now from way back then, considering the fact that it kind of limped for quite a long time. But now people realize that Jamprov was very special because they got to be able to watch things on the stage and then be able to go home and talk about it. So if it happened in real life, they would be prepared. But you know what? You probably don't want to hear any more words from me. I'm just going to go and play my flute again. I guess you guys in the 2000s are going to put your weird electronic music, connecting that with this and this with that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Anyway, I have to go and eat lunch. My plicky pooch is ready, and I'm going to go eat my plicky pooch right now. Thank you guys. Have a great millennium.